I'm gonna go with the Scale Gauntlets.
God's smile on me.
+2 Vitality. I need all the hit points I can get. Alright. Now that that's done, it says I'm supposed to meet so-and-so at the farmhouse in Queensdale, but that'll start a new quest, so I don't want to do that. I just want to leave. I just want to click that little button there and leave the instance, which is going to port me out to Divinity's Reach, and it should be the public version of Divinity's Reach, and it is. Lots of, I guess at this point there's more NPCs running around than players, but I mean, as you can see, I mean, just look at the just again, I'm just in love with this city. If they can fix the optimization issues with the engine, like in other words, if I can get more than 15 frames a second running around in this city, I'm going to appreciate. Let me say, I'll appreciate this game a lot more. You know, if they don't ever fix the optimization issues, then I'm probably going to end up playing Terra for a good long period of time. But anyway, let's go back outside. And the quickest way to do that is, again, to instantly port there. So let's take the Fields waypoint. Here we are with the loading screen. Should be pretty quick.
Oh, it's on now.
Okay, here we are, Queensdale, Shaymore Fields. There should be, yeah, there's a heart quest over here, and there should be a there's also a dynamic event that occurs around this area as well. Ha, right there. Or that's actually, okay, wait, no, I'm sorry, that's the. It looks like the bandits are attacking the fields again. Like I said, a lot of these events certainly do repeat themselves.
Save my head!
That's a problem with the game, I think.
Bucket of water, you can help.
They don't really, in that respect, it doesn't really feel like it doesn't really feel a lot different from PQs in Warhammer or Rifts from Rift, because these dynamic events don't feel organic when every 5 minutes the bandits are attacking this person's field. And given that's the only way that you can progress through the game, other than heart quests, to me, the PvE in this game feels a little bit on the light side. And you know, it's easy to see, I think, given ANET's track record, that the PvP in Guild Wars 2 is definitely, I think, going to be the game's main bread and butter. But I think a lot of people were expecting a definitive, you know, PvE experience. But I don't think they're gonna get one with Guild Wars 2. I think Guild Wars 2 is going to be...
Everyone who eats beef and drinks milk thanks you.
It feels in a lot of ways like an upgraded version of Guild Wars 1. Everything from the graphics engine to just kind of the way the game plays out. The PvE is fun, but it doesn't feel... Again, it just doesn't feel as meaty as the PvE in a pay-to-play MMO. And that's what I've been saying all along, that I just did not see how Guild Wars 2 was going to offer the same sort of breadth and depth of content as Guild Wars, or as a pay-to-play MMO, with it being free-to-play, or, well, at least buy-to-play, I should say. And I've not seen anything from this beta that makes me think otherwise. Yes, the graphics are wonderful, the art style is amazing, the world is immersive, but in terms of just content, in terms of just, you know, you're a PvE player, you don't care about PvP, why should you care about Guild Wars 2? And my answer to you is, I'm not sure why you should. in that regard, it's definitely a disappointment. The Old Republic kind of disappointed me, but this game, to me, almost... I hesitate to say I don't enjoy it even as much as... I hate to say that I actually enjoy the Old Republic more than this, but this game just... It just doesn't really do it for me. I don't know what it's the PvE is too simplistic. I think, you know, bar none, I think that's the thing. And you complete these heart quests for these NPCs, and they're just elongated kill collect quests. I mean, let's not confuse the issue. That's all they are. But the only difference being is they take like 15, 20 to 30 minutes. Some of them even take upwards of an hour to finish. And they're all very menial, just like click the traps, you know, like I'm doing here, kill the monsters, pick flowers, and pick grapes from a field of crops, you know, that sort of thing. Not very. I mean, it could all. I would be interested to see, you know, how that compares to the high-level content, but I don't. But again, you know, I'm gonna say again, it's a negative when the base game itself doesn't draw me in, and thus far, Guild Wars 2 really hasn't drawn me in. And again, you know, it's like I said, you'll get these quests, these heart quests, and you'll finish them, and then you'll do the dynamic events, but then you still won't be you still won't have, you know, the level you want, and you're still too short, you know, you're still too low level to finish your current personal story quest. So what do? You kind of just have to roam around the world, just kind of walk around aimlessly. It's like, where am I going? What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. And maybe, just maybe, you'll run across a dynamic event, which then you can actually finish and get your experience. In a lot of cases, you're actually just repeating the same old thing over and over and over again. Like on my Archer, there's one dynamic event where you actually have to escort a caravan. And on my Archer, I think I escorted that same caravan about 10 times between the last couple days. And it's just, it just doesn't feel like it has a lot of depth to it. I mean, yes, in all MMOs, you're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. You're just killing mobs. You're just collecting things, but it's different mobs. It's different things. It's different environments. It's not escorting the same damn caravan, you know, 15 times. That to me is not, it's not dynamic. It's incredibly predictable, and it's not fun. It's incredibly monotonous and repetitive. It's just not that impressive to me. Not at all. Now, I'm going to keep playing these beta tests, but just the fact that this is only the 3rd day I've played this game, and I'm already kind of almost having to force myself to log in, just goes to show me, I think, and maybe some of you that are listening, that this game is really going to appeal to, I think, only a certain type of player. Are you the certain type of player that feels as if, you know, you don't mind running around for, you know, minutes at a time, just trying to find, you know, things to do, things to kill, events to complete? Or are you the person that prefers to be directed? Are you the person that, you know, feels like, oh, you know, you like to have a certain track that you're on, now that you know that I have to do, you know, X number of quests, this, and this to level up, and there's not a question of, oh, where do I go? I need to get this last bit of experience so that I can level up. Where do I go? What do I do? If you don't like that, this game may not be for you. If you're someone that, again, doesn't really like repeating the same old thing over and over and over again, like repeating the same quests over and over and over and over and over again, this game may not be for you. Now, I haven't shown any of the player versus player aspect of the game, and, well, that's really because I'm not all that interested in it, which probably means I'm